How are you improving how you assess and solve complex problems?
I think at some point the ball starts to slow down a little bit once you've seen a bunch of these pitches. I think that's just sort of a natural thing. So it's about dedicated practice. So not looking to do things just because you have to, sort of being attentive, being mindful. Am I present? Am I in love with this question? Am I giving my subconscious time to kind of work on it? And how can I do that? How can I inspire myself? And so it's a matter of a really interesting form of integrity. And that, I think, is probably the biggest part of continuing on that journey of becoming better and better, sort of developing a form of mastery. Because once you kind of leave the school books, once you leave an academic situation, you're on your own. And so you have to have a way of continuing to challenge yourself. And I think that's kind of how I've been doing it. It's just sort of a matter of awareness. It's also a matter of surrounding yourself with really interesting people and continuing to kind of develop questions with them. And so I might have 10 people in my life, and with those 10 people, I might have 10 different questions that we kind of continually go back to. And we've developed those based on kind of shared problems we've been working on. I think that's kind of another way is to sort of make these things, if they're not personal, make them interpersonal.
And when you mentioned integrity before, what do you mean by integrity?
So for me, integrity is about having an alignment of action and thought. So I know I want to become better at solving these complex problems and sort of the wicked problems of the world. And that means not just telling great stories, but having great substance, becoming better and better. And when you become something of an expert, and I'm not saying that I am yet, but when you become something of an expert, you lose in terms of the number of people who actually can maybe hold you as accountable. You're kind of on your own in a sense, or there becomes fewer and fewer people who've actually, say, taken that journey. And so you have to have something that sort of keeps you aligned around improvement. And so integrity in that sense is holding myself accountable to that process.